For nearly 3 decades, the F-15 Eagle was the United States Air Force's top air superiority fighter before the F-22 Raptor came along. Undeniably dubbed the King of the Sky, the F-15 remains a formidable adversary even today. Manufacturer Boeing has proposed upgraded versions to keep the F-15 flying effectively for much of this century. The F-15 was developed in response to the US Air Force's need after the failure in the air war. American fighters at the time were unable to cope with the smaller, more maneuverable Soviet adversaries. The F-15 was designed as a pure air-to-air fighter, focused on air combat capability. The F-15 is a formidable aircraft. It is powered by 2 Pratt & Whitney F100PW100 turbofan engines with a static thrust of 6,500 kg and 10,600 kg with afterburner. The F-15 is also equipped with the advanced APG-63 radar system that allows it to detect and track targets at long ranges. The 2 super-powerful engines give the F-15 a thrust-to-weight ratio greater than 1, making it so powerful that it was the first fighter to exceed the speed of sound in vertical flight. The F-15 has such high thrust that it can climb to an altitude of 19,800 meters in just 122 seconds. In level flight, the F-15 can reach Mach 2.5 and cruise at Mach 0.9. The US Air Force hoped this combination would outperform the Soviet Union's faster MiG-25 adversary. Just a few years after the F-15 entered service, the US finally acquired a MiG-25 thanks to a Soviet defector, Lieutenant Viktor Ivanovich Belenko, who flew his Soviet MiG-25 to Japan. Belenko showed the world that the fearsome MiG-25 was not as scary as it seemed. It was indeed incredibly fast, but all that speed came at the cost of many compromises in design. In fact, the MiG-25 was never really an air superiority fighter to begin with. It was actually an interceptor platform specifically designed to quickly intercept and destroy American bombers. It was not designed for dogfighting against other jets. The APG-63 radar mounted on the nose of the F-15 is one of the most advanced radar systems ever built. It is the first passive electronically scanned array radar with a look-down, shoot-down capability, allowing the F-15 to detect and track low-flying targets against ground clutter. The radar has a range of up to 320 kilometers. The APG-63 is also the first radar to incorporate a programmable system processor, allowing for easy software upgrades without hardware intervention. This has allowed the F-15 to remain competitive for decades. The F-15 was initially equipped with 4 radar-guided AIM-7 Sparrow missiles for long-range engagements and 4 infrared-guided AIM-9 Sidewinder missiles for close-range engagements. With a range of up to 4,800 kilometers, the F-15 can fly from the continental United States to Europe without refueling. This impressive range has made the F-15 a vital tool in US conflicts. For example, in the Gulf War, the F-15 was used to protect American bombers from Iraqi fighter attacks. In the late 1980s, the F-15E was developed to supplement and eventually replace the F-111 fighter bomber. The F-15E is a high-speed tactical attack aircraft designed to strike deep behind enemy lines. The F-15E 2040C is an upgraded version of the F-15E. This version is designed to carry up to 16 AIM-120D radar-guided missiles, 4 times the original number. The F-15E 2040C is also equipped with a data link, allowing it to network with other combat aircraft, including the F-22 Raptor. A new operational concept for the F-15E 2040C is to use it in conjunction with the F-22 Raptor. In this concept, the F-22 Raptor would use its stealth capabilities to approach targets, while the F-15E 2040C would use its powerful firepower to destroy the identified targets. This concept is believed to help the US Air Force maintain air superiority in the future. While the world is still dominated by 4th-generation fighters, the aging F-15 is still a formidable force. The lack of a replacement for the Eagle has caused its retirement to be delayed. Currently, the F-15 is being trained to complement the F-22 on the battlefield. However, the lack of a viable replacement currently means that it will be at least the early 2030s before the remaining C and D variants of the F-15 are retired. The F-15 and all its variants will almost certainly continue to serve in the US Air Force for the next half-century, a first for a US Air Force fighter.